Good evening, everyone. We are the Gratitude Girls.
The Gratitude Girls are in the house. Hi, Lori. How are you?
Hi, Catherine.
It's a beautiful day. We don't even have to be in the house. We could be outside today. It was 20 degrees Celsius where we live. People were like in shorts outside gardening. So it's still beautiful here. I'll just announce who I am and where I'm streaming from tonight. My name is Catherine Asaro Myers, affectionately known as Rara's in the House. And I'm streaming to you, broadcasting to you live tonight from Niagara on the Lake, beautiful Niagara on the Lake, Ontario, Canada. And I'm here with my amazing techie partner, and amongst many other things, Lori Delk-Radecki. So Lori, can you chat with us?
Yes, I am Lori Delk-Radecki, and I am coming to you outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
Thank you so much. Tonight we have a really great topic for you. We'll be on here for 10 minutes, probably 9 or 11 tops. Do you stick to the plan? So this is our free live coaching and training, Gratitude Girls weekly coaching and training. And we hop on here based on some of the questions and the subject matters that get sent to us and people that we speak to and our clients. So we thought we'd touch on this one. Do you stick to the plan? Easy to say, easy to do, depends on what your setup is, right? It's like saying, what do you want for dinner? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go on vacation? What do you want to do tonight? What time do you want to go to the gym? What is the plan? And what part of your plan is like just up in the air? So, Lori, do you stick to the plan?
I'm very calendar organized, right? Like I have no notifications on my phone except for my calendar. And I put everything, my kids know if they want me to be somewhere or to do something, it goes on mommy's calendar. But with that said, I do also allow flexibility though.
Right. I agree with you about if it's not in the calendar, it won't get done. But I do this really cool thing. I have something called Fun Friday. And what that means is on Fridays, it has to be fun. There is no actual opportunity to grab an appointment time for me for any type of services. It is, and if it's an appointment, it has to be fun. So it's not something you can go and book on my digital calendar. It's something that we talk about and I think, yeah, that's fun. Let's do it. So in my world of calendar reservations, bookings, workflow, reminders, thank yous, and all these other things, I left Fridays as that day. And it gives me a day to like breathe. And it's not a day I sit down and do all the things I didn't do during the week. That's not what I call Fun Friday. It's truly a fun day with fun events. So I do stick to the plan. And like you, I leave a day where I have an open, fun plan. But during the week, I'd like to mention some of the things that I do. I do meditation, group meditations, different classes. They're in my calendar. Today we booked a dinner, right? We made reservations for 2 dinners this week. They're in my calendar and they're texted to you and in your calendars. It doesn't matter what country we're in, what city. We're both making sure that these things are in our calendars, even though you might be off work at that moment. Like when are we ever as entrepreneurs? But your calendar will let you know, right? That that's what you're doing. And who knows, maybe it will turn out to be a working business dinner. We're not sure, right? Often these things do turn out like that. So it is in the digital world for me. It is very important to be there and to be pinged and reminded. And then it's important for me to have a family day. And it's a family day. It's not 5 family days. Like I would love to say, oh, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. It just doesn't work out like that. I really like to designate the day. And then being an entrepreneur, we need to have that flexibility to work as many days as we've chosen. So for me, it's 6 days.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And that's, like Kevin and my day is Wednesdays. So I could call it Wonderful Wednesdays. You gave me an idea.
Okay.
Right. So that is our day for whatever fun we want to do. And the same thing, we literally never plan anything. Like we might plan something, but I don't plan any business stuff.
Mhm.
Right. And he doesn't plan any business stuff because his whole business is just appeasing me now. So, right. But we plan to play on Wednesdays, right? That's our open day, and we keep that open for each other. And then we just decide what we're going to do. So we might plan to do something, but it's whatever we plan to do together as our fun day together, right? And then the same thing, something I thought of when you were talking was like, you mentioned like the family day. So like Sunday, was Easter, but I was with my son and my daughter-in-law and the grandbaby. We went to church together that morning. We went to their house and we went out to lunch, and then we went to their house in the afternoon. I didn't even touch my phone for about 6 hours. Like not even once. Like it was in my purse on the counter. And so I'll just touch on that for just 1 second of being present with whoever you're with, right? Like when you go out to dinner, like Catherine and I are going out to dinner Friday and Saturday night this week. So it's everybody make sure to post and comment below this video. Tell Catherine happy birthday when you see this, but her birthday's on Saturday. But, like if I'm sitting at dinner with Catherine and David and I'm doing this and yeah, like, is she going to be really thrilled that I flew all the way to Canada just for her birthday? Right? Be present with the people you're with. And, yes, you have your phone and business is important. And Catherine and I both run multi-million-dollar companies and Gratitude Girls and lots of different things that we do together and separately in our own businesses. But we also know when it is time to build the relationship and be present with each other or with other people, other family members, or even other clients, right? Or other friends.
It's such a good point. Thank you for saying everything that you just said. And it made me think about, when someone says, hey, why can't you do that today instead of tomorrow? Or why can't you just, like, I do hear this in my life, in my personal life. Why can't you you're not a brain surgeon. Why can't you just switch that? And I think because I'm a person of my word, I have integrity, I have authenticity, because I said I would do something, and that's what I'm going to do. And if I have a personal family obligation, I'm going to stick to that too. I'm not going to change that. But it needs to be really crystal clear to me in advance that that's what wants to be done. I don't assume every Tuesday at 4:00 we're going to go for tea, unless you tell me. So I will work around, do I stick to the plan? I will work around my time as being free to be me and free to be doing what I do, unless someone specifically pulls me aside and tells me that. So in the sense of people who are organized, it's important to have clarity, to stick to a plan. Because I sometimes hear, I can't believe you can't do that, or how come, or why are you inflexible, or I quite think I'm pretty flexible, but it depends on who's saying it. So it's important to let people know how you roll. This is how I operate. I operate with a digital calendar. If you don't ask me, I'm assuming you don't want me to go there, so I'm not planning on it. If you book me, or I don't want to say pay me, but if it's a paid service, then I guess I'm going there, right? And I'm not going to say anything else is going to come up and I'm not going to be there. So I stick to the plan as per the plan that I've set out for that to roll out. If you're looking for something to do, if you're not sure how to create those plans, I think Lori and I have a really good handle on this. We've been doing it for decades between the two of us. So if you're wondering, how would I do that? How am I going to set that up? Well, Lori, we can try it on for size, or they can try it on for size with us. And we can talk about the many different ways to keep our lives straight and organized, and for you to be able, I'm so honored and blessed to be able to pick up and take your laptop lifestyle and be over here with me, which is, it brings tears to my eyes that you're able to do that. It really does. And I'm so grateful. And if anyone would like to have that lifestyle, they should speak to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we love to teach people how to do what we do, right? And Catherine and I both have been coaching for over 20 years each. So when you hire the Gratitude Girls as coaches, you get over 40 years experience of coaching, right? And so if you are interested in that, go to gratitudegirls.com, look at the information there, click on the coaching button. You can see more information there, sign up for our email list. You can listen to our podcast, make sure you subscribe, make sure you review. Go to facebook.com/gratitudegirls. Make sure to like the page and add it to your interests. And check in with us. Make sure you're here every Monday night. Comment below this video. Make sure to tell Catherine happy birthday, but then comment below the video of, what else you want us to train on. If you're finding value of these trainings, and and get in touch with us if you do want any further training and you want to join we have our Facebook, we have our Gratitude Girls who practice gratitude every day. We also have our private coaching and training. If you want to be involved in that, go to our gratitudegirls.com page once again for the coaching and find out more information on that. And, last thing, just also like what we talked about was, yes, be flexible, but yes, there's, other people might say that, like what Catherine said about, well, can't you just change that because, you really work from home, right? So you could just change that. No, our clients and our schedule, just like if we had an appointment with you, you would want us to be respectful for you and keep that appointment unless there was something major that came up. So the same thing, everybody in our family, as well as our friends, and as well as our clients, need to respect us for our times and our schedule. And the same thing, but yes, things can come up at the last second. And so you always want to be flexible on that. But anyway, so just remember all those things. And once again, if you have any comments or questions, post those below. And thanks so much for joining us tonight. We will see you next Monday night.
Good night. Thank you.